Okay, so last week you guys had finished off your long journey towards the troll camp and finally reached the exterior of the wooden palisade walls. After looking about them, you decided to end anyone there on their own and giving faith to their stealth checks. Instead, you decided to camp out within the nearby forest, as the camp itself was in a clearing, to try and hide your whereabouts from the trolls. In the morning, you set off to the troll camp itself and introduce yourself in one way or another to the trolls. Thankfully, one of the trolls, the Magi trolls, were able to speak common to you guys, whereas all the other ones that you've seen so far are only speaking giant. You put up Osa as your combatant for the arena, though Joseph's, we'll just say actions, kind of led the other trolls to believe he was going to be the combatant. Osa had a grueling fight with one of the guard trolls, and thankfully she was able to outmaneuver and slice off enough limbs of her opponents to give her the win. The troll queen accepted this duel and she exited her tent, to which she removed yet another limb from the guard troll, handing it off to your guys as a sort of a troll permit, showing your worth to them as well as being a guest. After a short discussion with the troll queen, you were given some probably divine or heroic intervention, as Remilar was able to speak his way into getting a contract signed between himself and the queen, to which they both entered the tent. Aside from that, beforehand you did finish off the steel-saving mines, and you went back to Melnaroka to get your rewards for the said things, as well as bought new items in your preparation for coming here. You had from there heard about a tale of a local mountain that was guarded by a red dragon, to which the queen had also informed you about, and was the optional thing you could have done if you had failed to get the documents written up. And we ended the last session off just as Remy, Laura, and Zara had entered into the tent, and it was up to anyone outside if they wanted to do anything extra, to which I think Joseph was talking with you guys if it would be best to have his own duel to kind of sort out his previous actions, as the queen did not appreciate him touching his weapon beforehand, the Magi troll saying he had drawn it instead of just touching it. And we will continue from there as Joseph is talking to you guys.
So anyways, at this point in time, it's probably not the best idea, but maybe someday we'll be able to rectify this situation.
I mean, kind of sounded like it. If it might not even work, then is there a point? But if you really want to go for it, then go for it.
Yeah, no, right now it doesn't seem like the best idea, and they didn't even have any sort of guarantee that it would work. It might be the only thing that could work. So right now I'll just leave.
Yeah, and like you're with us as the group, you're safe enough, and Remy's the one doing the talking anyway, so. It's up to you, though.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Unless you're not got any input.
Nope, I completely agree. It's not really worth it.
But man, does she punch hard.
Yeah, that looked painful.
I don't know if I didn't react because I was stunned or scared or both, but also in a lot of pain.
Did you guys decide if you were going to use your curing bouts on Joseph or not?
I haven't healed yet, so nobody told me that they were going to.
I think Remy used
Yeah,
some of it.
used them.
Some of it for Osa. Fish.
I couldn't do it right now anyway. But yeah,
Yeah, but
I
did
use all
you
mine
use
also. Yeah.
Yeah. We got potions.
Let's just wait until we're out of here. We'll heal up later.
I mean, I can use a spell if you really want, Kupo.
Is that smart to use spells in
They,
this
they
situation?
said they gave us the permission, didn't they?
Yeah. Last week you did ask the Magi Troll if it was fine, and they said it was fine.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, well, you
Probably
did
the part-
specifically ask if you could heal Osa. You never specifically asked if you could heal me. Might be an affront to them if you tried to heal me right now.
There's no harm in
I
asking.
mean, it's an area thing that you have anyway, right, Alicia? So
Yeah.
it's just kind of if it becomes an issue, you can say it's collateral or something. Like, whoops, healed him as well. Oh well, things happen.
my spell slipped.
Whoops, clumsy me. I mean, yeah, if it's fine, then it's fine. Probably should, but yeah, it looks painful.
I guess I'll cast a spell then to heal Osa, but accidentally heal Joseph.
You know the Magi Trolls can probably identify what spell you're casting, so they'll know either way.
Okay, I'll go to speak over to one of the Magi Trolls and just be like, I have a healing spell, Kupo, and it would also heal my friend here. Would you be okay if I did that as well? Or not?
You may.
Sounds good, Kupo. 23 healing.
Puts me the max.
You're welcome,
The
Okay,
question
yeah.
is, do you see these trolls as your allies?
Oh, that's a good question. Nah, they've shown us hospitality.
For Joseph, that's a big fat no.
They've shown us good hospitality. But let's see, we'll consider them allies for now. So they can benefit from healing if they want to.
They're not actively trying to eat us, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Not trying to eat me, they're my friend.
Basically.
Alright, you use your spell in that area, and I think that will get to... Yeah, I'll get to the guard troll that was fighting Osa, at which point you will notice him healing his wounds as well.
But not his hand.
Nah, he would need a regeneration spell for that. It's going to take some time. Do the people outside the tent wish to do anything else whilst they wait?
I think so.
Sit down and rest. Magical healing is nice and all, but I still think I've got a bruise.
Alright, as Joseph sits down, one of the Magi Trolls from the north will go into their tent, and after about half a minute or so, they'll come out with a chair. They'll come out from behind Osa as if they're going towards Joseph, and then place the chair just behind Osa.
Oh, thanks. Just sits down.
He will then return to his tent.
Also just kind of looks after him and then at her friends and kind of with a face that kind of says that, like, what just happened? Just kind of confused. But
They seem to like you, Kupo.
You've earned their respect. None of the rest of us have.
okay.
Alright, and as the people wait outside, you wait there for a good half hour or so. Every so often, you'll hear some talking between Remula, the Queen, and the Magi Troll. Sometimes in common, others in Giant. The Remula pretty much sticks to Giant a lot of the time. You do hear the crumpling of paper here and there, as either handwriting is terrible or some form of the contract was not appeasing to both sides. Though it seems they finally reach an agreement after the half hour passes, at which point all three will exit the tent. You'll all easily see a nicely rolled up and tied in a blue bow piece of parchment within Remula's hands, to which the Queen will put out her hand to shake Remula, though it's probably going to be just kind of crushed in the size of hers.
I'm probably just going to reach out and probably just try and grab like one finger and shake that rather than the whole hand, because her hand's full the size of me.
Probably close. At which point the Queen will shout in Giant to the rest of her kinsmen, basically explaining that they are to cease all hostility against the other races, though all the unintelligent ones are still free game for now. There is a bit of a lull in the normal roars and chatter you hear about, at which point you can all roll sense motive.
Oh, re-roll, because why not? Much better.
Alright, so both Joseph and Remula, you can notice a distinct change in their personalities, or at least their feelings towards this decision. A lot of them seem to feel kind of unenthusiastic about the whole change, whereas others are very, not exactly downtrodden, but they're no longer excited for hunting. Well, exactly, they've been hunting so far. Though they all do seem to agree and accept the commandment either way.
Well, damn.
File that information away for later.
Right, I'll look up to the Queen and say thank you and all that, and we best be on our way to get this letter to the people who need it.
We hope you bring it a speedy delivery.
And away for
The rest of the party just stares at you.
Sorry, what was that already? What's going on?
Just off then.
Yeah,
I'm ready, Kupo.
let's go.
You all exit the camp via the southwestern entrance, just as the one you came through. The large doors closing behind you, making a very solid thud as it does so. The roars and chatter of the trolls gets louder and louder as you go away, which would kind of be the opposite if you're going away from something. it seems they're returning to their everyday activities.
And yeah, as we're walking away from that place and a whale away from earshot, I will tell the party what you just told me, that if we was to clear out the mountains, we might have upset Wedge, because the mountains would give a very defendable position for the trolls. And in the future, if things were to go south, the trolls would probably win.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't do it, Capo.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So are we back to Nifel then?
Yay, the journey of a lifetime.
Well, do you want to just go back to Melroca? Has everyone got rations for the whole travel back?
I don't think we have enough for
How long
the
was
whole
that?
travel back.
Probably don't have food for the chocobos, but
It's a 14-day trip via Chocobo. It's 12 days, sorry, not 14.
I
Don't have the rations for me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Let's go buy
I have
some.
enough for me.
Yeah, let's
I have
go buy
11
some.
rations, so
I don't need a chocobo, Capo.
Back to Melroca, stock up on the food, and then we'll go.
do we need to report to the dude who we talked to?
You mean City Master Negaweda?
Yeah, that dude.
I mean, we didn't have to. We did ask him if he could send a message for us if he was running short.
Yeah,
on
but
time.
would he probably want to know that we've kind of made peace with the trolls for now at least?
Yeah, so they don't go attacking either.
And
and
if
we
we're
only have
going back
12
to
days.
Melroca anyway to pack, then
Yeah, it takes 12 days to get back. If anything was to stop us on
So
our way
maybe-
back, we'd be screwed. So we'll go to Melroca in the game to send the message.
let Nifl know that we're on our
Yeah.
way,
With
so
the
that if
peace
something
treaty.
happens, then they kind of know to
Yeah,
expect us.
and not to attack a day early.
Oh yeah.
Melroca release.
Alright, as you set off on your way back to Melnoroka, everybody can give me a perception check.
Ta.
Okay, so as you are leaving, any XP from the trolls? You don't get any XP for that. What are you talking about? As you're leaving the troll camp, about 4 hours into your travel back to Melnoroka, all of you, except for Joseph, will spot down the road a branch troll, seemingly having stuck its roots into the earthy floor, kind of in the midway of the road.
I mean, so I'm just gonna keep going. When we get there, when we get close to him, ask him if he's okay. Being giant.
And I guess I have the hand at the
Yeah.
reachable in reach.
If
ready
that
to
hand's on a show,
get it
would I
out
get the
if needed.
bonus for it? Or do I have to have it in my possession?
It'll work for the party as long as someone has got it on show.
Okay.
You're saying you're speaking to Giant, yeah?
Yes.
They will reply in Giant. This is not your road. How dare you trespass upon the branchling? What is your business here?
We've just come from the meeting with the Troll Queen.
Lies! Anyone who meets with the Queen shall die.
Can we have Oster to show the hand, like...
Yeah, I
Well,
get
our
out the
fighter
hand
here-
and show it to.
Well, we went there, and our fighter here had a brawl with one of theirs in your little circular arena. And the Queen was willing to speak to us because of her victory.
Roll me diplomacy.
+2 from the hand, is it?
Yep. Great time to be using up your crits.
Yeah,
Very well, esteemed guest of the trolls. You may be on your way.
I'll just say that the reason we was there was to sign a peace treaty between the other races and the trolls, which your queen agreed to. I don't know if word will get to you soon.
Ah! You then see him, from what you could assume to be its mouth, it spits out a viscous yellowy greenish liquid onto the floor. To your best knowledge, it'd be tree sap. Peace with the smallings. Disgusting. But if you say so and have the hand, I cannot argue. So, I shall hand over the givings. He'll then place his hands through his chest as the pieces of bark and tree kind of shift around, and you hear a lot of jungling and clinking of metal, at which point he pulls out a rather large sack, probably the size of Remula, and throws it to the floor. As it lands into the floor, the opening just kind of bursts open as gill and severed heads fall out.
Nice. Who the hell can carry that? If he's been carrying it.
I mean, do you want to carry the heads?
Probably not. But what we're gonna do is leave him on the roadside.
How many heads are there?
You can count there's about 6 heads. Mostly chewed. You can sift around the heads and just get the gill if you really want.
Put the
Maybe we could-
put the heads around those roots for fertilizer.
Yeah, we'll take the kill, I guess.
Or we could, like, do a burial of some sort.
Yeah.
You can do a what? Of what sort?
A burial.
Bury the heads.
Okay. With the shovels you have?
With the giant wolf that we've got that can dig.
Now you're talking crazy. Alright, you can spend some time burying the heads as somebody else counts out the gill and puts it into one of the bags, I assume. At which point you will get 800 bloody gill.
Anywhere to clean it?
Bloody gill.
Water.
Yeah, water.
Prestidigitation.
It's going to be forever until you guys level up.
Mm-hmm. And I guess we'll be on our way.
Alright, I'll even move on to the map, so I'll just move myself back to the map. Alright, and after that, you spend the rest of the 4 hours of the day making your way back to Melnoroka. And as you find yourself within the city gates, a wash of experience falls over you.
I feel so enlightened.
Enchantment balls.
Also
Balls in the sky.
relief and
Yeah.
As you gain that amount of experience.
Holy damn, son.
So close to leveling up.
Yeah, so close. At which point you may allocate your level up after you have prepared it.
It is prepared. Let's do the preparation now.
What's that hit dice? Is that an 8? Yeah, it's an 8.
Better than a 10.
So I still roll mine. What level am I? We're level 8 now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, HP rolls 3. Did I do Fenrid's?
Ew.
Maybe. I'll have to look at my document. Oh, actually, no, Fenrir might not get a hit die this level.
A H die.
H die. Level 8. Nope, doesn't get one.
Wah, wah.
What's the house rule on HP?
Hope for the best.
Yep, you roll it and hope for the best.
Okay.
What do you take average? Unless you already rolled it. Then unlucky.
He's already rolled it.
Ah, my BAB goes up by 1. I'm up to 4 now.
Ooh, so close to the extra attack. Just got an extra 4 levels to go.
Yep.
Even though you can't use them unless you get the feet on a staff.
Yep.
You mean power weapons wielder or master, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a BAB attack. I think that's just like a short and fighting thing similar.
Oh, it's an ability score this level as well, isn't it?
Yes. Every 4th level is ability score.
Into Charisma. I now have a modifier of 7.
Oh boy. Oh no, you can already take the feat. You can get it at cast level 7th. Don't know if he wants to be focusing on his power staff rod though.
No.
Right in the chat done when your level up's all done.
I just remembered I forgot to do something last level. Forgot to take the leadership feat.
Rip.
No, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, we can both take it at level 9. It's fine.
Well, no, I'll just take it. I haven't taken a single feat. That's what I meant. I
Oh,
didn't
right.
do the level 7 feat. I just forgot to do it.
How can you
It's 'cause
forget
I
to do feats?
Yeah, it's because I forgot to look at my spreadsheet. That's got all of my information on it.
So what's your level 7 feat?
Leadership.
Oh. You could have informed me.
Oh.
So he's just taking
I mean, I
it
did
now.
tell you. I did tell you ages ago.
Yeah, ages ago, but you never told me when you got it.
I know. It's because I forgot. It's because I've only just taken it now because I've forgotten about it.
I guess I have to make your cohort between now and next time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not in any rush.
How do cohorts
What's
work then? Like, do you make them? Do we just give you?
Yeah, I make them.
Yeah, he does it.
Do we give you a class?
I already had this chat.
You give me race and class, and I go with that.
Cool.
Yep. Can't remember what I said I was thinking of going. I think it might have been Ranger. Can't remember. Or it might have been, I don't know. Might have been a tank. I'll have to look into it again. Pick my spell.
What spell you getting?
It's called Climatric Fear. Cyclops causes enemies to become panicked.
Going for that entropy shield to get some of the mischances going for the ranged attacks, if there is any.
There's never going to be ranged attacks. They don't exist.
There we go.
It's not as if all those elementals fling ranged attacks.
So they'll either be panicked. If they're not panicked, they're shaken. It's quite a close range, though. So I've got to be very close to them.
Shaken for 1 round.
Is there any more languages I should take? Or is there no point putting any more points in linguistics? So I always struggle to know what languages to take.
Do you have Aklo?
No, what's Aklo?
Then I suggest you take Aklo.
Is it AKLO?
Yeah.
And another one?
Let's use it. You have so many. Let me double check the languages list. That is kind of the extent of languages, unless you just want to be picking up more of the other races' languages.
Is there anything anyone doesn't have here? I mean, that's probably all I'd do. Does anyone do we have Draconic in this group yet? I think I already have it. I don't know if I'm asking that one.
You already have Draconic.
See, I've got so many, I don't even know what I've got.
Do you have... Oh, that's Draconic, so yeah, that's already covered. Lupin?
Nope, so I'll take that. Lupin?
Yeah.
I like it. I have 36 MP now rather than 28.
The language bar isn't long enough for all my languages.
Amazing. Right. I think that's me done. Let me just check Fenrir just to be sure. Oh, I remember now. This is good.
I think you can start using scrolls and wands now.
Nah. There's a chance you might roll a 1 and still activate it.
That's the wand, yeah, scrolls. They could fail. Yep, point in charisma. Yeah, I'm fully done now. Good.
Getting rid of that one.
That attack roll, though.
That damage, though.
Yeah, 76. Doesn't use any mana either. It's just a ranged touch attack that you can do.
That's a bit weird that I don't use mana, so everything else does.
It's just an ability. Genuinely just an ability he has. It's just like for example, it's just like using a bow. It's just something he can do. Goes against his touch attack as well. Their touch attack.
Have you put the range in there for 30 foot?
I have, but I'm not sure why it didn't pop up.
It doesn't always pop up. It's just
Yeah, it is in there, range 30. Not sure why it's not popping up.
I'm reading your climactic fear as cinematic fear.
It's really good, but I've got to get really close in order for them to do it. So that's where riding Fenrir will come quite handy.
There's a 15-foot cone, so you can get.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, I'd have to get close.
Probably going to want to bump up that concentration.
Yeah.
I'm almost done. I'm just gonna try to update my power card for Faint.
Yeah, I'm almost there as well. I'm just making sure Fenrir is completely done. So I know that he has a different table to Alessia. Okay, so he does get.
Alright, so whilst them two are finishing up their stuff, where do you guys want to go first? It is 4 PM, so shops are still open for a little while.
Nah, just go straight to the
Do it.
captain and get the message sent. Don't
Yeah.
Making our way downtown.
Alright. As you return to the city master's residence, you're allowed a pretty peaceful walk across the city streets after your long and arduous... Oh no, that's the other thing. With your strenuous negotiations with the trolls taking a toll on both your mind and body. You're able to enter into Negueda's office a lot easier and quicker than usual, as all the guards know you by sight by now. At which point you're greeted, possibly for the last time, by a busy Rogadine as usual. Welcome back. I'm a bit surprised at your quick return. I don't suppose you're here about the trolls? Do you need further assistance in that matter?
Quite the opposite. We need you to send a message down to Nifel telling them we have done it.
But done what exactly?
Got a peace treaty.
What? Really?
No,
you do not jest?
I'll pull out the piece of parchment with the ribbon on it and the stamp of approval.
Well, this is splendid, and in such a short amount of time. I was expecting it to take several days.
Well, I'm a sharp tongue, and also over there's a good fighter. She got their attention, and then my tongue did the work.
I'll assume you meant you talked it out.
Yep.
But... Yes. We can send a message ahead to Nifel that you've acquired a peace treaty. Though you will have to make the trek back to hand it over personally.
That's fine. We just want to get a message before the deadline.
Yes, we'll make sure that they postpone any action.
I would ask if there's anything else you need to do, but you would like us to do. However, I think we need to get this letter down there.
No, you've helped out the city more than enough. There's not much else I can ask of you.
I will warn, when we was there, the rest of the trolls wasn't too happy with the peace treaty, but they all seem to follow the Queen's command without hesitation, because she is very powerful. There might just be like one random troll who goes rogue. Please don't take that out on the rest of the trolls. I mean, there's always rogue humans out there as well, you never know.
Well, it's to be expected. We've been fighting for quite some time. Both sides have had losses. There's certain to be particular members of each group not wanting the peace treaty to go ahead.
I mean,
And they are more of a fighting group than most people.
On our way back, we did pass a branch troll who wasn't at the camp at the time of the peace treaty. So he had just finished off his round for the day, I guess I'd say. And then I'd suggest to hand over the gill from that and say this is what he gave back from what he did. You might want to wash it before distributing it out to the city again.
So you're giving him the 800 gil.
Yeah.
As you place the 800 bloody gil onto his table, I'm assuming you're putting it into a sack and not just straight onto the
not
table.
just like dirty coins all over. Into another little sack. I'll ask him if he has one.
Well, the smell of blood will waft from the sack, at which point Negueda will kind of step back and is very disturbed at both the sight and the smell of it. Oh, sure, we'll you. He then clicks his finger over to one of the guards in the room. Wash this up, would you? To which the guard will move over and take the sack and tie it very tightly, and then take it out of the room.
You're not a fan of blood, Captain?
Well, it's not exactly something I want in this nice clean room. It's not very masked well.
Yeah, I should have done that outside, but we don't have much time.
Well, I'd say you have quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
But anyway, I suppose you'll be heading off to the Phil in the morning.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like us to do on our way there?
Just get there as quickly as possible.
That's the plan, Kupo. See you later.
You will exit out of Malnaroka, to which point, where would you like to go next?
I personally have no shopping to do, if anybody else. Except
No.
for rations.
Supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rations and sugar.
I
feed,
have
but
literally
we
no money.
Definitely need some feet.
I have 300 gil, so I can always buy you rations and...
How long are we hanging around here for, though?
I'll pay you
Not
back if
long. We need to go.
Alright, that's fine then. Yeah, I'll just get some rations and whatnot.
Does anyone have any chocobo feed left? Because I'm pretty sure I'm out.
Nope.
I doubt Fenrir has any on him.
I have to check what's in.
Yeah, I'm
I have to
out.
check what's in Blasto's
Oh, I have 7.
pouches
Sorry.
real fast.
What did you say, Fish?
I have 7. Well, I don't have
Okay.
7. There's 7 on one of the chocobos, which I bought when we got them, but I did carry it. It's weird.
Did you take out 2 for the trip to
I have 5
Malnaroka
feed.
from the camp?
How many chocobos do we have?
2.
So we need 24 feed, at least. And how much rations has everybody got? How many do you need for the 12-day trip?
I've got 17 feed in Blasto's bag.
Oh, we're fine for feed then. We're literally dead on 22. So we need 2 more feeds.
I got 11 rations. And rations I can also try to hunt every time we...
Oh, well, yeah.
make camp.
I'll just buy that then. That's 12 gil. It's fine.
I also have 11 rations.
Yep, and let's go. Oh, let's go. Might as well head off as soon as we can do.
Tomorrow?
Can we not?
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
tomorrow.
if we have to.
Well, the chocobos have already ridden for 8 hours to get to Mount Oroka.
In that case, yeah.
Yeah, and just get an early start, have a full day of travel ahead of us.
Alright, you rest at the Rara Tavern and Inn. At which point a day will pass.
Yeah.
Alright, and unless anyone says otherwise, you'll just head straight off towards Mel on the road for Nifel. Which point, everyone can give me a perception roll. Alright, as you are heading on your way, halfway through your travel, you will come across 2 mad trolls standing in the road.
We'll pass them. Well, again, I'll go up to them. With the hand on show. Saying...
With Osa on show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying, I hope you've heard that there's a peace treaty being signed by your queen and the other races.
Well, he's speaking in giant. Too many voices. Too many. Get out the head. You say your guest.
We was a guest at the troll camp.
Shopa.
Have the push it. What? Have also swing the arm in the air like she just don't care.
Yeah, I held out the arm, the hand.
Alright, give me your diplomacy.
God damn.
God.
Fine. Stop talking, just go. Nah, we'll go to camp. At which point the mad trolls will continue to clutch their heads, one of them punching their own heads, and make their way back to the camp.
I'm just like, I'm done with this motherfucking trolls on this motherfucking road.
Well, I'm not strong enough to fight them, so I just tell them to go away.
Just go home and leave us alone.
And that is all of the commotion for today.
I will assist Osa in hunting.
Do we hunt or do we hide the camp?
We don't need to hunt, so hide the camp.
I will
Survival.
assist in that.
Survival. Do you want to roll first?
He definitely assists.
Yeah, it's a +2.
Hello?
Alright, so both Joseph and Osa put together a load of branches, twigs, and leaves to hide their camp, to which they might be satisfied in their work.
But they can't see it.
I have a quick question.
It wasn't that funny. What's your question?
When you increase your intelligence score, do you gain a new language?
No, that's only for character generation.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You need that point in linguistics to do it. Remyar's been reading a lot of language books.
Your bags is full of books. Alright, give me 1 moment.
Changing the Duolingo.
What would it even be called now? If like,
Alright, give me your watch order.
I'll join the first one with Osa. Because I
Yeah,
don't
first
have
and
dark
last.
vision. We always stay with the same one, so it's me also 1, Alicia, Femia 2, Joseph 3.
Alright, Osa, give me perception.
Just the
I
last
also
watch.
have that perception thing, just as a reminder that when I'm sleeping, I don't take as much penalty as everybody else does for.
Oh no, you take a -5, so 10.
Is this the last watch?
That's why I just asked for you. Sorry, I should have specified.
Yeah, fair enough. Just making sure.
Alright, as it's your final watch of the night, was kind of bleeding into morning, you'll notice that there are... let's see how many of these you see. You see a group of 3 bombs off in the distance, and at your best guess, they have not noticed your camp.
Mm. Also, I'll quietly shuffle Remy awake. With like showing that shh, keep quiet. Just point out the bombs. It looks like they're gonna pass us, but just in case.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them as they're going past them, if they point it out to me.
And then just wait for them to hopefully pass us.
The bombs will continue off into the distance and leave your camp alone.
Okay, so sorry for waking you.
I'd rather be awake than blown up.
You're not wrong.
And aside from those bombs, nothing else happens throughout the night, to which the day will pass into the next. As it becomes a hotter day, and you continue on your way towards Nifel. That was 2, wasn't it? Yeah. At which point you're... For some reason I heard Roll20 go bloop. Today's travel is completely safe and nothing happens to you. And nothing of interest happens throughout the night. to which another day will pass. It's been very calm weather for you guys.
Tell me about it. It's all sun.
Good.
It's either sun or it's calm. Alright, and as it comes to the middle of this day, you guys can all make perception rolls. Alright, you're all able to easily identify, just down the roads, 4 ghouls shambling across the roadside and kind of into the grassy area.
Do you want to take them out so they don't bother anybody else, or just walk past them? No, we'll walk around them.
What do we know about them?
Look in your monster compendium.
We should probably clean them up if they're on the road.
Yeah. Anyone travelling might get hit. Yeah, let's take them out.
Alright, so as you approach, you'll be allowed a surprise round.
Can I attempt to mark one of them before that happens?
There's no range on mark, is there?
I pretty much have to be able to see them.
And
Have
yeah,
line of sight.
you can mark one of them beforehand.
God damn! What is all these rolls today?
Yeah, but it's not in a fight. Wait until we have to fight and we all roll ones and we get killed.
Which one are you marking?
Whichever one will be closest to me.
Alright, the top one. There are its stats. We're missing someone from the turn order.
Joseph.
That's Joseph, yeah, 'cause he was doing his mark. Alright, so first up, Alessio, you can have your surprise round. It's a single move or a single standard.
Let's have Alessia just move to here. Femry will just move to there.
Can you quick dismount for free?
Sorry?
Can you quick dismount for free?
Oh yeah. Hang on. DC 20, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, sir, where's your action? Or actions?
Can we assume we're already off of our chocobos?
Yeah. You would be in whatever stance would be advantageous for battle.
Also, we'll just top of mode to get here.
Joseph?
I will also try to double move to get to one
You
of
only
them.
get a single move.
I get 2 because I have my sandals.
Ew.
She's got fancy footwear.
Because I'm special.
There we go.
And Remy.
I will. Does swift action? Can I do a swift action in this?
Yes.
Let me just look at what ill fortune range is. I can't remember. There is no range as long as I can see them. I'm assuming. So I'll ill fortune that one.
Which one was it?
The one below the one marked by Joseph.
Okay.
Also move up to there. Oop, not too far.
They are not ill-fortuned.
God damn. At least you rolled high.
Yeah, it's kind of a wasted roll on these guys. At which point it'll be Alessia's real turn.
Fenrir will charge up to here. Attempt to blind him. I say get rid of that one.
Couldn't have charged a square down, could you?
Rolled it. Sorry.
No, I mean you can still. Like, you could have gone to cover these squares.
You gonna let me, Aiden?
Sure. That will hit. And that will trip.
Beautiful. Unless you move up slightly. And is in range to shoot her staff. Someone's hungry.
Yeah, what noise was that? That will hit and blast apart the ghoul to the floor. Elsa.
Well, there goes my target, so I'm gonna charge up to this guy instead.
I wanted you to get a charge off, you know?
You're so thoughtful.
I know.
At least the guy's on the floor, so it's easier to hit him.
Yep. I mean,
Think.
See?
hope so.
We got such good rolls.
Just wait until you get to the final boss and just all get ones.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Good thing there's a lot of classes I want to look at.
I mean, yeah, I have the opportunity to look at another class with the leadership feat.
Oh, I'm definitely taking level 9 as well.
Well, as this guy is just grappled to the floor with a dog on its leg, Osadus comes up and separates it in half, at which point Fenrir has the lower half in its mouth.
Oh.
The ghoul that was marked is going to move up to Joseph to attack him. Ooh, so close. Joseph, you'll take 3 damage, and you need to make a fortitude save. There's low rolls. Oh, it's a 10. There's the medium rolls. You'll succeed. Joseph.
All right, I will faint.
You faint to the floor, and everybody's gasping.
Then I will attack.
Did you pick your attack?
It's showing up over here.
Not for me.
There
There
you
it
go.
is. You slice your Falcar deep into the neck, at which point he's nearly headless Nick, and he falls to the floor. Remila.
5-foot step. And throw a deck of cards at this guy. So 18, 27, 15.
And the second card explodes the ghoul to the floor.
Moving on, moving on. Nothing's gonna stop me. Did everybody add their hero point in from the level up?
Yeah,
I did.
I got
Yep.
2.
I have one, baby. Which I
Don't worry,
guarantee-
you'll get another hero point in 2 sessions when you level up.
I guarantee it'll be used on either giving me plus
A
9
reroll.
or a refill.
You gonna search the corpses or not?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Rifling through the decayed rags of the ghouls, you'll find plenty of tattered cloth and paper. But the only real thing of worth on them that is left is 2 Phoenix Downs.
Damn.
God damn, that's good.
Those are nice.
I'm guessing they was a bit too late to use them on each other there.
Looks like it.
Do we know if anything could turn humans or humanoids into ghouls?
Necromantic magic.
So a lot then.
Yeah, a lot could turn a humanoid into a ghoul.
Do we know if there's any sightings around here of something such as that?
Well, there was that mansion you
Yeah, I
let
was
out.
thinking about like how far away are we from that mansion, but wasn't it closer to Molnoroko?
From where you are, I think it is 2 days to the northwest.
Yeah, they could have stumbled out this way.
Yeah, with the master of the house supposed to be gone. So I don't know how these things work.
Kill the head vampire and all the lesser vampires die. So after looting the undead, do you head on your way?
Yep.
Remember to do your MXP.
I can't, I'm sorry.
I don't think any of us really can at this point.
Cost
With
it
the
change.
rolling.
Oh no, I got a level 0 one. I can. Woohoo.
You can level,
I was
level
gonna say,
0.
I got a level 0. Do we get MXP from the 23,000 one?
No.
Ah.
Would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you don't get the full benefit from talking. The real benefit is not having to do any work. Which one seems to be slower today than usual?
It's fine for me.
Who's holding those Phoenix Downs, by the way?
Do you just want to disperse them?
I already have one.
I'll take one, and then someone else take one.
I'll take one.
Alright, and finishing off your travel for the day, nothing else will interrupt you during the night, so pass on to the next day. Remember to be taking out your rations and feed. At which point you can all give me perception rolls. I think most of you just... Oh no, some of you don't pass this normally. That's fine. Okay, so pretty much all of you will successfully be able to see that there are 3 imp devils along the road.
Let me guess, they're collecting road tax. Are they on a dirt bridge or anything?
No. Well, they're on a dirt part of the path, but as far as you can tell, there's no dirt bridge there.
Again, do you want to just clean them out so they don't hurt anybody else?
Sounds good.
Do I wanna try to like drive them out first or something, or do
Yeah,
we just wanna
okay.
attack?
You can always try and tell them to go away first.
Hey, get out of here. This is my lord.
Imp Devil, she said, so I'm pretty sure that's Ignan language. So I'll go up and
Ignan is
Infernal?
fire.
Infernal then. I'll say an Infernal.
Right.
What are you gonna say? G?
I think it's Infernal that you spoke to them with
Can't
before.
remember. Probably. I'll just try Infernal.
Which language? Where's your language list? There it is.
Always posted again.
I found it. Who speaks Abyssal?
Not me.
No, I mean, let's
No,
try
I'm like,
one.
which creature speaks Abyssal?
You said it out loud.
Abyssal is spoken by demons and other chaotic evil outsiders. Whereas Infernal is spoken by devils and other lawful evil outsiders.
Alright, so I'll go up in Infernal and say... Are these small creatures or medium?
These are small.
I'll go up and say... I recommend you leaving this area before any harm comes upon you from my friends, and I'll point to the muscly people and say it in a very angry voice.
Okay, Mr. Intimidating Google, roll me that intimidate.
There you go. 37.
I was gonna attempt to assist, but I don't even
Minus
need
4 if smaller than target.
That's how intimidate works. That's why
It's smaller than everything.
That's why I saw size
Not these guys.
But let's be honest, that would probably work on any medium creature as well, as long as they got this.
Mm-hmm.
It's still 33, so yeah.
Yeah, fine. Fuzzy ballhead! We shall head west.
See you later, Kupo.
At which point they will fly off towards west.
West.
They say west, but it's west.
I had something happen, and now all of my skills are wrong or gone.
Oh my word.
The child doesn't like what's happened.
Was that him still going ree?
I'll have a quick look at your sheet, see if it's done the same thing.
Oh, I figured out why. It's Blasto's sheet, not mine.
That
Oh no.
I was so worried for a second.
Yeah, your child is worried as well.
Children. Oh my goodness.
Alright, and after dealing with those devils, let's see if the night time is fair for you. Like, I'm rolling really either poorly or well on the dice. The night time is fine. Oh, baby!
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
I think it's the first
Time.
thunderstorm we've had as well.
It is.
So, after a very, very hot, well, we'll say just hot, but it's not really that hot. It's like, I think it's like 23 degrees centigrade or something.
To make it
But, after a very long stint of both calm and hot weather, a thunderstorm finally erupts, trying to equal out the lack of rain, possibly from the heat just rising towards the clouds and creating some turbulence.
That's how it works.
Yeah, when it gets too hot and there's
Yeah.
rain involved, it will create a thunderstorm.
kind of like what I hear.
Atmospheric pressure. A storm with severe winds and rain will start to howl, creating quite a bit of an issue for both the Moogles, as they're unable to fly unless they make a very good check, as well as making it very hard to walk, which is fine for Alessia because she's riding on the back of Fenrir, and Remila just like gripping onto the coattails of Osa. On the back
I
of the
think at
Chocobo.
this, with the like, usually I think we ride like Remy's behind me in the saddle or in the chocobo.
Yeah.
But in this weather, I just kind of put him in front of me and just kind of hold on to him
I don't want to
as
get
we
blown
go,
away.
so he doesn't like fly away or something. Kind of like how you ride with a horse with a kid.
Basically, yeah.
At which point you go make perception checks at the -4.
-6 for the Moogles.
-4.
If you have hydrophobia.
You say -4 perception rolls.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
But when
Oh,
Moogles, so it's
God.
-6.
Yeah, you've got hydrophobia.
what's the minuses?
It's -6 altogether.
Damn it, Josh.
I still rolled quite high. I'll take that.
I
I
still.
rolled-
Oh no, hang on. That's Fenrir. Wait, +6 to that. Never mind. Well, actually, no, just +2. Still gets the
Mine's
-4.
also wrong.
So 25.
Hold on, I gotta find.
Mine has the -4 in it. That's total.
Mine's correct. I rolled a 19.
Alright, so regardless of the thunderstorm that is raging all around you, you're able to make out the sight of 4 imp devils, seemingly doing a rain dance in the middle of the road, chanting and screaming at the clouds, to which Rimula will understand that they are chanting for the thunderstorm to rage on and to kill all Longlegs.
I'll get close. I'll ask to get close up to them, and then in the angry Smoogle wet voice, I'll scream at them, telling them to stop this dance and stop this rain.
I will attempt to
I've got a -2.
assist in the intimidation.
No, my -2 is already in this.
Can I also aid with the intimidate?
I will re-roll that. That's bad.
I succeeded at least.
I like how I'm the intimidating one here. That's just...
So many dice. So you've got 35, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure that succeeds. Oh yeah, that succeeds. All of the imp devils just kind of stop their thunderstorm jig, and they all just kind of turn to you. At which point you hear the thunder stop, though the rain continues on. At which point the imp devils will scatter into the tree line.
God damn it, devils. Put them thunders down. Question, is the ink I use for my fur waterproof? Or would it severely take damage right now?
It's going to be washing out onto the chocobo.
Oh no.
Also, that part of the saddle is also going to be an upshade of white.
Good thing I've got plenty more where that going from.
What's the color underneath the paint?
It's just a normal brown. Like, not like the more typical Moogle colour.
What's a typical Moogle color?
That colour. Like a browny yellow.
Okay.
Alright, and after another hour or so, the thunderstorm will finally let up as it goes back to a much calmer day, though the road is still glistening from the rain beforehand, as you continue on for another 5 hours.
Before we carry on, I will run to the nearest bush/tree lines and stuff like that and put more paint on me. Take more hair down.
So just going for that phase. He's got to make himself look proper with all of his dye.
But because I'm probably still quite drenched and that is very patchy. Like very, very bad fake time.
Alright, who has third watch? That's Joseph?
Yep.
Alright. You guys hiding the camp or searching for food?
We have enough rations.
Probably. I'm still pretty good for rations, so probably hiding the camp.
You want those checks?
Give me then survivals. Who's aiding who?
I'm aiding.
Okay.
Damn.
I guess we hide the camp.
Okay. I don't know if I can even beat that. No. Joseph, give me a perception. Alright. As it comes to your watch, about halfway through, as you're keeping an eye over everything, with the camp being very well hidden amongst the shrubberies, you make out two... Well, no. I think that is different. You can make out the outline of two mad trolls off in the distance. They seemingly don't know your camp is where it is.
I'll just keep an eye on them until they either move along or get within like 60 or 80 feet of us.
Alright, well, they'll continue on their way, not interrupting your camp at all. At which point, the rest of the night goes through without a hitch. Didn't move your token for the past 2 days.
No. No.
Rain, oh boy.
No!
But it's the best. It never happens.
Not when you're a Moogle.
Though thankfully, the rain seems to keep everybody indoors for the day and nobody disturbs you.
Thank God.
Don't fake me. And also keeps them all indoors during nighttime, even though the rain would have stopped after 3 hours. At which point another day will pass. Alright, as it comes to here, everybody can give me a perception roll.
I think that's my first roll below 10, which I'm not going to reroll.
Okay,
I forget, like,
what was that?
no, I don't need to reroll it looking at everybody else's rolls.
Okay. Everyone, aside from Remula, as you're traveling down the roads after 6 days of travel on your chocobos, you'll be able to spot that you are being tailed by several aura of the Rain clan, their white scales giving them away. They seem mostly equipped with bows, though some are wielding swords. And with your check, you're unsure of how many there are currently hidden.
What are we going to do about those guys, Kupo?
What guys, Cooper?
We're being tailed.
You know, the guys that are following us, Kupo.
If I look around, could I spot a few then?
I'll just turn around and be like, what, you hadn't noticed?
I mean, don't know how long they've been keeping up with us, so they'll probably stay on our tail for a while. Could always ask them. So they're what are they again, sorry?
Aura.
I'm assuming they speak Auran.
That could be a guess.
I say we stop and ask them what they want.
Try common first.
Why?
Just so everyone else can understand it.
Why would I not speak their native tongue?
So is Remula calling out to them?
Yep, and I'll say in Auran, can we help you, Koopa? We see you back there. Did they tell me that they're from the Rain? That was it, the Rain tribe?
No, you can just tell. It's like white skin, black skin. That said, it's white scales and black scales.
I can see you.
Even though the pictures look more blue, apparently they're white. Alright, as you call out to the aura, they will move out from their hidey holes, with the closest one to you addressing you. Leave the troll documents you carry on the floor, and we'll let you leave alive.
Why would I do that, Koopa? That'd just create a war.
Run me diplomacy. As you're kind of like peeking your head over the shoulder of Osa. keeping that.
Yes.
Hold on a sec. Joseph wants to just mark them, making sure everyone knows he wants to kill them. Just wait for my Roll20 to load. There you go. And at your reply, they will reply to you. We can't let you take those documents back to the capital. If we do, those trolls won't see any retribution for what they have done to our friends and family.
And then with that, I'll return and say, we don't have time for this. If we don't take this back, the trolls are going to kill more of your friends and family. And you are looking at a group of people who managed to walk in their camp, got face to face with their queen, and walked out alive. Are you sure you want to try and fight us?
As I look deeply into this guy's background, just his stature, his demeanor, and I just look at him piercingly and I just say, you are all outclassed. Don't try it.
Oh dear, Kupo.
Assuming that's an intimidate and not diplomacy check from me as well.
Yeah, intimidate.
Do I get the assist on that?
Mm-hmm.
32.
You are taking -4 because you are smaller.
Yeah, so 32, and then +2 from him. 34.
34 is still pretty good.
For a real.
Yeah.
You want to re-roll that? I think at 18 you can get higher.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, so just making sure.
No,
I don't
no.
want you to lose.
No, I appreciate your concern, but like, I'm gonna take
Alright.
the chances.
Aside from what you, as a player, say, your character will say a bit more, as I'm pretty sure your character would have a bit more information to give and a bit more, I don't know, persuasive in their words.
Hell yeah.
And at which case you're able to persuade them that it would be best if they give up the fight and let the peace treaty go through. And instead, the Aura will agree to just move away from this land and area, just to not be near the bad memories. At which point they will offer up a key to you to one of their nearby bases that they were using, but they'll no longer need what's inside, as their attack has been called off as such.
Sense motive on that part.
Sure.
Recommend everybody do it so we don't walk into a trap.
No, only you're allowed sense motive. Nobody else is.
So I'm
It's against the
re-rolling- I'm
rules.
re-rolling mine anyway.
No, I don't know. I think a 1's really high.
Alright, lower on a 3.
Dang it!
Luckily,
I rolled the wrong thing, but
you rolled a 15, so what's your bonus?
it's 2 less than that. 13.
So 28.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Remilar, Alessio, and Fenrir. It's hard to get a read on the guy. Osa, you're pretty sure that's trustworthy. However, Joseph, you're pretty sure they're trustworthy.
I tell them of a wonderful town on the other side of Niffle that's, a nice little fishing village that's got lots of opportunities for hardworking individuals.
I think they want to get much further away than that.
be
Well-
much further away. That's almost 2,000 miles away.
True. I'll say thank you.
Yes.
And
It's a long ways away from all of the trolls and everything that's in this area, all the bad memories. I will, if they ask, I will get them my parents' contact information.
Hey, go to my house.
No, not like we have a business, obviously, so that my father would definitely know who's looking for work. He's one of the more wealthy businessmen in the area, so.
They will take the details, at which point you will all hear shuffling of the trees, as you will now see the other aura that you have failed to see earlier come out from them.
yeah, we were surrounded.
And you didn't know it.
Good thing we're scary.
Or arrogant.
That one more likely.
Both works in this case.
And I'll say I'm sorry for your loss, and I wish you luck in your future endeavors. As a satisfying goes off.
Yeah, we leveled up from talking again.
I'm sorry, alright?
At which point they'll move down south. Hopefully you guys prepared 2 levels up.
Nah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh god, the child didn't!
Not ready!
No.
I wasn't ready!
I thought you said we were going to level up in 2 sessions. What's going on?
No, you leveled up twice in this session, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Ah, that's what he.
Bastard.
I'm taking leadership at level 9.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Ah, now you got to make 2 NPCs.
This will be fun.
Fish, I think we need to discuss what we're taking.
I want someone to carry my burdens. I mean, we've helped out
You want
space.
Lydia? Alright,
Yeah.
I'll make you Lydia. She's gonna get trapped on all the door frames.
God damn it. I'm assuming we have a time as well to...
Yeah, you're not in any danger, so you can do your level up now.
Oh, no.
Yay.
Oh boy.
God.
Why are you
damn it.
doing this to me?
Another 3.
I got to just close down my spreadsheet. I got to open it up again.
Do you not want to be level 9? That's fine. I'll
No,
just
I
take away your
do.
XP.
No, I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry. Forgive me. Right, Femre had a 7 on his health. That's my last HP roll. I need to do more HP rolls now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If you get another 3, it's gotta be the best day ever.
What's Alessia got? Alessia's got a 3.
And just like Fish said, level 9 is an odd level, so you'll get another feat.
Oh boy, feet.
I get a very interesting class feature now, though.
Oh gosh, I hope I'm prepared. It's like 2 feet.
I hope no one lost a hero point out of that for being already 3 hero points up.
I did.
Nah. Well, you use them.
If only there was more locks you could use your hero points to open.
Or failed to open.
I'm assuming, did they tell us where on the map where that base was?
Yeah. They gave you the key and told you where it was. It's not too far away.
We can check that out when we're leveling up.
Yep, you may do so. That's probably going to make it a bit longer. Well, as you're all doing that, one of the directions given by the aura, you'll stumble across a small shack about 15 feet wide. The key will open up the shack easily, leading you into a dimly lit room, the light from the outside world reflecting off several shining surfaces. At which point you will gain 4 + 1 Orn Hawk bows, Orc Horn bows, 3 + 1 great swords, 10 cure potions, 5 ethers, 4 curing belts, 4 iron torches, as well as 4,130 gil.
Dang!
Yes! I just remembered what I got at level 9. This makes that,
I know, right?
I can't remember what it's called. Cliktonic Fear or something. Ability amazing.
Climactic.
That's the one. Yeah.
Cinematic?
Basically,
Yeah,
I can
cinematic.
swap positions with Fenrir, so I can have Alessia run in, do it next turn, teleport back.
Everybody gets a curing belt.
Oh my god,
I
that's
already
what we
have a
got.
belt.
We already have one each.
I didn't have one before.
Oh, there we go.
I never had a
I
curing
don't have a
belt.
curing belt, but I already have
Now
a
you do.
belt. So
I was gonna
don't
say,
That's
yeah.
wanna
fine.
give up.
Nah. You do not take a current belt.
I'll add those things in a bit. Let me just finish the level up.
I'm finished, by the way.
Fucking hell.
I have no spells. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about spells. Fuck. It's
Ooh.
fine. I think most of them are just damaging spells next level anyway, because it's 5th level spells. Right, that's the class feature done. Anything else at 9th level? Nope, just that. I get more MP. So I now have 26. So that means I now have 42 MP in total. I'm loving how much MP I get. One more level and I can use all my summoning things as a standard ability. I'm so excited.
Just imagine if Ulsa could do this. You call higher or lower on your dice, get it right 3 times, it becomes a critical hit. It's not that good for me, because my dice is 1d4.
Well, I got just a thing from Beastmaster that lets me announce one enemy my quarry, and
yeah.
I get +2 to attack rolls, and all criticals are automatically confirmed. I guess that's the quarry.
Right.
So that's pretty dope. But I can
Level
only do it
5
like
summoner spells.
a few times a day. Well, there's an hour interval if I see the enemy die. Otherwise, only one per 24 hours.
Oh, I just realized one of the things I can get. So, one of my summoning spells, I could summon a Malboro to breathe out a 30-foot cone of status effects.
You're on level 5 spells now.
Yeah. So either I can get a load of damaging spells that include a status effect with them, or I can get Mariboro that does load of status effects in a 30-foot cone. Just gotta make sure it doesn't affect. Ah, no, that's really annoying. It states all creatures, so that means if you guys are caught in the 30-foot, you guys would also get caught with status effects. So it'd have to be something I'd have to cast at the beginning of a fight. I'm still gonna get it.
How about summon Monster 5? I know you gain them, don't you? For free?
Spell. Summonings. Lash Enfeebling. Oh god, yeah, saving throws is just multiple saving throws.
It's the same DC though.
Yeah. Aiden, I'm not sure if you want to check this out.
No, I don't.
Well, every summoning spell that I've done, it always says like school summoning / enfeebling or something like that. But this one doesn't, and it says the casting time is just a standard action.
There you go.
I'm assuming it's still just a full round action and everything like that, but it just doesn't state it.
What?
So if you look on any of my other spells, it
Bad
always
Breath
says
is Blue Mage.
yeah, but it's on my summoner spell list.
It shouldn't be.
What?
It's probably an error.
It'd be similar.
Ah.
It'd be pretty much the same, but different at the same time.
But it's not me casting it; it's me summoning Malboro for him to cast it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be
I
a
get
full
you.
round action like always, but and then it uses
Yeah,
the effect.
I'm just gonna say it's full round action.
Yeah, it will be.
Damn it, DC's not in there. Why is the DC not showing up? There we go. And I'm assuming you still have your Marlboro saves, like macro.
Did anybody write down the items we got from that camp?
Yeah, I will in a minute. I know where it is. It's up in the chat.
Yeah.
I know where it is.
I'm done, so I can do it right now.
Got some nice gill each as well.
Is it alright if I take one of those curing belts?
Hell
Yeah, I'm going to take one as well.
I'll actually take an island torch as well. That way you don't have to keep casting light on rocks for me.
How do I put a +1 onto my DC? Like, where do I put that
Or
in?
something. I don't think you can.
Okay.
It's weird.
Alright, I'll just stick it in my spell notes then.
Yeah, put it in spell notes. Is it for one particular spell or is it for a school?
No, it's school.
Okay. Yeah, just put it at the school. But I think all of yours
Yeah,
are
all the
cast
summoning.
summoner.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Spell focus at the bottom.
I'm assuming those great swords are no good for you, also. Have you ever got one of them? / axe.
I need the stats on that orc
I got
horn
my
bow as
axe,
well.
so
I
I
might
like that more.
want one.
The orc hornbow is an exotic weapon.
So you can't choose it.
Right, what was Fenrir's health roll? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's the stats for it.
Oh no, Fenrir gets another feat and I haven't got my feet sorted out yet. I can't remember what feat line I was going down.
I got all the step up feet I wanted.
Improved unarmed strike, dragon style, combat expertise.
To charge through allies. Or can you already do that now?
Yeah, I've already got that, but then I think I was going on to something else, but I can't remember what it was. Something that requires combat expertise, obviously.
Greater trip.
Yeah, there's no point in taking that because his bike gives him a free trip anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I'm assuming Alessia is taking all the ethers.
Probably, yeah. She's the only one that can use them. Oh, it's really annoying. I'll have to see if I can remember the feat line later on.
Is it all about like getting an attack when you trip them or something like that?
That was it. Yeah, what was that?
I have no idea. I just remember one of your other characters had it.
Yeah. Bear with me, I'm just got to X out of this game and go on to Band of Artius, because I know that Ruki has it.
Break time.
Yeah, seems like you guys are going to be taking some time here, so we'll have our break here.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
It's about the same time we do anyway. And I shall be right back.
Oh yeah, it's down the greater trip things. So I have to get improved trip first.
of opportunity, but not
Oh, so you don't have combat reflexes currently then?
not right now. No.
Fish, you can take off the be right back sign.
I have.
And you took leadership this level, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so both you and Jack are going to have to remind me after the session, not now,
Okay.
that we need to do your NPCs, or your cohorts rather. And with that, has everyone completed their level ups?
Yep.
Yes.
I think so.
Yep.
Okay, I think it was Osa and Joseph picked up the curing belts, because you didn't have... No, Osa didn't pick one, because she already has a belt.
I already have a belt, yeah.
It was Joseph and Alessia?
I think Jack picked one up.
What's that? Yeah, I picked one up as well.
Okay. What about the
Yeah.
rest of the equipment? Are you just stashing that?
Jack took the ethers.
Yeah, Fenrir's got to hold on to it.
The cure potions, you might want to split out. Again, I've already got 7 of them.
I just put them in party loot for now because I thought all of us had like 4 of them on
That's
us.
fine.
I did not do anything with the gill, however.
So, with any items, is anyone taking anything besides Joseph taking a cure bout and myself?
Nope.
And obviously, the health potions being split. Did
And
Joseph take the
Mikan.
horn bow? Or did someone take the horn bow?
No, I'm not gonna take it.
Remy
Take-
can have all of Osa's share of kill.
Ah, yeah. Forgot about that.
Slowly paying off my debt. That's a lot.
So how are you spreading out the cure potions?
You all
Unless
take
it went-
3
Unless they
each,
went need any.
and I'll take 1.
No, fine.
I'm just
take
gonna
it.
keep mine stored somewhere because I've got 4 on.
Never too many.
You all take 3, I'll take 1. Do you still have that cure one? Do we have any charges left in that?
What's the roll for the curing belt?
1d6 plus 3.
And you get it 3 times a day. Oh, Discord's gone red.
Yep. It's doing it for a while.
There's back up.
Even though they've updated their servers and bandwidth twice. So it's green now, so it should be fine.
Right. That was just a test, see if it works.
It's also within 30 feet. I don't know if that even matters for you.
Do we still have a curing belt? Curing 1, sorry.
Do I still have one?
Yeah. Or did you already give it to me?
I gave you one, I still have that one. Did you want the other one?
I mean, I can't fail using it.
What was the DC for it again? So I feel
20.
like I'm not...
20.
I only need to roll a 2 to be able to use it.
Alright, keep it.
So I almost can't fail it either. Unless I roll like a 1 or a 2. Well, no, only if I roll a 1 it'll fail.
But then you break it.
Yeah, so I can use it. Alright, I think I'm ready.
Yep.
Even if Fish rolls a 1, he still uses it.
Yeah, buddy.
I got Moogle reroll as well.
What is your use magic device? 18.
18.
You're 1 off.
Yeah, mine's 20 now.
I take it you're going to be using scrolls at some point then.
May as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you went to get the gear, and
Rest there.
after that point,
if it's night time anyway.
yeah, you can continue for the rest of the day and then camp. At which point you can give me survivals if you're going to be hiding.
That's the plan.
He can't fail to aid anymore.
That is with the +2.
Alright, Osa, on your last watch, give me perception. Okay, as it comes to your watch, you will see four ghouls heading off into the distance. They are going away from your camp as if they're just going down the road.
Just gonna keep an eye on them and let them go past.
Alright, in which they shall do so. Comes a sunny day as you continue on your trek to Nethel. At which point, everybody can give me a perception roll. Well, some of you are getting close to not having to roll anymore. Alright, as you're traveling down the roads, you'll all easily be able to spot two bombs down the way.
Want to avoid them? Or clean up the roads from any other mishaps from other travellers?
Maybe clean them out.
Let's go clean them out then.
Alright, if you're all in agreement that you want to clear them out, you can have a surprise round, as well as Joseph marking one of them beforehand.
My surprise round will be going up there, speaking in ignorant, and saying, "Leave this place or perish." As angrily as a Moogle can say it. I'm assuming they're going to fight no matter what.
Is it possible for me to get up closer with stealth and before the fight?
It's a bright sunny day, there's nowhere for you to hide unless you have hide in plain sight.
Okay.
Oh god, what the... My roll 20's just gone really fuzzy. There we go. So Remula, you're going up to talk to Minignan.
Yes.
How close are you getting?
Well, just in the front of everybody, like there.
Alright, as you try to speak to them, they seem to not understand you.
They don't speak Ignan? How rude. Oh well.
At which point you can have your surprise round. Why am I using my rolls here?
I'm just gonna say, don't get super close, because just for fun, I'm gonna use bad breath. So don't get within the cone area.
Well, roll your initiative, you might beat them still. And then if your initiative's first, you'd go before any of us anyway.
Oh wait, no. No, Osa's ahead of me.
Are we taking our surprise rounds now, or is...
Yeah, surprise round.
Okay.
It's a big cone. And Joseph does exactly what I tell him not to do.
Well, he's after you anyway, so you'd go before him.
Do you want me to move back until after your turn?
Yeah.
She's got a new spell she wants to try.
God, I hate this fight.
You're struggling with that cone.
It's because they're not predefined. I've got to make them each time.
That looks right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's just so annoying. So what's Osa doing with her surprise round?
Can I ready a move for during the surprise round?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my standard to quarry this guy just for the heck of it. It's a wall of text because I haven't really formatted it yet, but there. And ready my move until after Alessia's.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. At 9th level, a Beastmaster.
Yeah, Berserker's a Beastmaster
Yeah.
thing.
Ah,
It's
It's a
got you.
Beastmaster archetype.
Archetype.
The
Got
Beastmaster is a barbarian with a animal companion.
Animal.
She
And I'm a
loses the
barbarian
animal.
without. I am the animal
Yeah, she
in this
basically.
equation.
I see.
Also, you could use Vermeer's surprise to move and then your surprise to cast a spell.
You can't cast a standard yet because that's 10th, isn't it?
Oh, right, yeah. You can start it, then move back.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fine.
In that case, I'll still move. Move like
They're gonna go before you anyway.
I think here is I'm fairly safe.
I don't know, I can't control the cones, so.
It's because I'm still setting the code up. Or Trey just wants to be slow today, though. Okay, who are you quarrying?
This guy closest to me. So basically +2 to attacks and
There you go. Arrows in the back.
crits are auto confirmed.
Alessia, what are you doing with your surprise?
I've moved up.
Okay.
And Fenrir
Remy,
is staying where he is.
Remy, what are you doing with your surprise? Oh, you did your talking, and Joseph wants to move up 30. Which point the bombs, the coiled one, is going
To blow us up.
to cast a spell at Osa.
Sure.
I've only just realised Osa's health. God damn.
I got some pretty decent rolls these past few levels.
I can tell.
Osa, you'll take 14 fire and reflex.
Reflex.
You're not caught on fire.
Not this time.
Just give me an hour for this sheet to probably move. The bomb up north is going to cast a spell at Joseph. And hit Joseph for 20 fire and reflex. You're not on fire. That will also then move 15 feet up, as will the other. The quarry doesn't force him to do anything, does it?
Nah,
Okay.
it's just I can
bonuses.
theoretically track it if it tries to run away, but don't even know if that's possible.
Elsa.
Will save. Theoretically possible. No. Why did I have to fly up?
Because they can fly.
Why would they do that? That's stupid.
If you can make a 10-foot jump, you can attack.
I mean, how much would I have to roll
40.
if I get a 40 with a running start?
With running start 40. If you don't have running start, it's 80.
Nice. That is not possible. My dex isn't that great. There's my acrobatics. I got literally nothing.
You can throw your axe at it.
Nah. I mean, how many penalties would that give me?
It's only going to be an improvised weapon because it's not counted as a thrown, so -4. And he's over 10 foot, so that'd be -6 in total, it should be.
Would I still get the normal axe damage, or does it act differently?
You won't get the 1.5, just get normal strength.
Okay.
And you only get one attack.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
never
I
know, that one
assume
attack could be a crit.
Yeah, like if it's a crit, it's auto hit, then I get +2 because it's my quarry, but because I assume my turn's gonna be like I throw it and then I just walk to get it back or something.
Well, I was assuming you were going to get close to the throw. If you throw it from where you are, there might be more of a penalty. Oh, that's not the ruler.
Oh, yeah. There's also that.
In that case, it would be a -8 from where you are.
Eesh.
If you were adjacent, it'd be -6.
I mean, I guess I just might as well because I got nothing else to do. Sure, why not? So it's a ranged attack minus.
No, for that, I think that's still going to be a strength attack.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, throwing weapons are right, unless you've got to get.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
to
yeah.
change.
Throwing weapons.
Like my class gives me something to make it dex rather than strength.
Weapon finesse.
I think I had something for thrown, but I think it comes from rage. So I never throw anything. I don't think about these things. Thrown weapon damage rolls. Nice. So I roll my attack, and it's minus what?
6.
My 6.
So -4 because of my quarry. And I'm gonna rage for this, cause fuck it. Might as well use all my stuff today. That should be everything in there. And that's +2 to damage if it hits.
Do you say everything's in there?
Wait, no, the damage is wrong. I put the wrong multiplier.
Don't you have to be holding the weapon to benefit from the healing?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
No, well,
So then I don't get that, but that's fine. Well, does it hit?
That'll hit, yeah.
Then I'll roll the damage correctly.
Yeah, why is it 1d12?
It is 1d12.
Is it? Oh,
It's a great axe.
Yeah. Speaking great swords. You can blame the sheets because they've been changing dice in my other games.
Just reroll the attack and now the damage should be correct. It's almost the same.
No, it's just 2.
So, 2
Well,
lower.
10. Well, the d12 is correct, it's just the modifier is now correct. So +13 instead of, 2 lower.
Yeah, so it'd be 23.
Yeah.
24, but you just won't get the healing.
Yeah. That's fine.
But the great axe will make a big chunk of it as it will land. Directly behind it. That's your axe.
Okay.
I couldn't draw it properly because it wasn't appearing as I was drawing, so I was drawing blind. The weird P is the axe.
I'm pretty sure I
Alright.
need to have a feat to move to get it, so that's my
Yeah.
turn.
Alessia.
God damn! Now, do I cast a spell and just put the Osa into berserk mode?
Well, no. 'cause
I'm
you
already
aim-
frenzying and raging, so
yeah, you don't want that. You're aiming it up anyway. You'd probably miss it also if you aim up.
Yeah, you're aiming up, it won't hit Osa.
Nah. Change my mind. I'm just gonna insta-kill them both.
Sure you are.
Alessia will cast Diamond Dust.
Is 76 correct? Isn't that meant to be 8?
It's meant to be 8, so...
Meant to be 9.
He's someone I don't think he has elemental buff.
No, but we're
Get
at
through
9th
six.
level.
Oh yeah, you'd leveled twice. Why did you roll 96? Just roll
I
2
did it
extra.
mistake. I know, it's 3 and a 6.
That's 9, so that'd be 34. Okay.
Keep forgetting that I need to change that on my rolls.
After this, if I'm going to refresh my roll 20. Alright, they'll both fail. And both die. As they come crashing to the floor in ice cubes.
Let's go, Mario.
Told you I'd get rid of them, Kupo.
Roll 20, come on, there we go.
I'm so glad Osa has a thing to stop her attacking us. That
Yeah.
that
Oh yeah.
might have been nasty.
literally, I will spend every action I have to ill fortune you if this goes down like that. Like, I have no choice.
I have another barbarian that doesn't have such protections, and I may have attacked a teammate after a fight. And I may be a terrible person, but I had fun.
And then one day our the strongest one. I can't remember what they are. I can't remember what they are. Oh no,
Chrono
yes.
Trigger.
No, the Runic Fencer.
Oh.
So it's just a Fencer, but then he adds 3d6 onto every attack. Got confused and got told to fully attack our mage.
God.
1 turn KO.
I will also pick up my axe.
No, you leaving it there. In your rage, you just forget about it. Is that the damage was so severe, the axe is just cut into the earth, you can't get it back, it's gone to hell. Where all the bad axes go.
This 15's for ulcer healing.
Thank you.
What was the other 2d6 from Joseph?
His healing.
Healing himself.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was damaged.
2 charges off of the healing book.
It will recharge before you know.
Alright, and you're able to sleep without any issues, unless you're doing anything in particular. I can hear my typing in somebody else. Oh, it's Entro.
Yep.
Entro, are you playing us through a speaker?
No.
Are you
Well-
deaf?
Oh, my. Hold on. Oh, I
Because whenever I make a noise, I hear it from you.
I took off push to talk because my family left, but I had my headset off and the volume all the way up, and the mouthpiece was right next to the headset. So, yeah, irritating. I know. And we heal overnight too, right?
Yeah. The amount of healing in this group, you're fully healed by other.
Alright, and as you're moving, give me a perception.
Dang it! Again.
Look at that.
Let's see,
This is the opposite of the other grouping.
7 plus
That should be here. I hate how diagonals are annoying in this.
21. Not what it says I rolled, because I rolled for the wrong thing again.
Alright, well, Fenrir will be able to spot and let his party know. He spots another 2 bombs down the road.
Pass the information on.
I should also be able to spot that too, because mine's actually supposed to be a 20.
Alright, what do these bombs speak?
That's a good question.
Do they speak?
They have 3 intelligence, I hope so. They at least have
No.
their language.
3 intelligence is animal intelligence.
Yeah, but they give
3 intelligence does not mean they
No.
absolutely have a language.
Ah.
There are some with 7 that have none.
I don't think we ever talked to a bomb before, so
Is 3 animal or is 3 magical beast?
Magical beast.
Yeah, that's okay. Which these probably count as.
1 and 2 is animal. 3 and above is magical beasts or sentient beings.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just take them out again. Swiftly and quickly. Save somebody's life, probably.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah, just ice storm them.
I'll have my bow out and have one of them marked just in case.
Because from that distance, unless you can just use Diamond Dust because it's long, 760 feet, so you can just cast that
Oh,
from very far away.
I can do that.
Do that and then let's carry on.
Don't we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be 96. You updated it.
I have updated it.
Could
Give
you
me that
just change the
chaos.
formula to make it automatically update, like
He could.
my sneak attack? That
I wouldn't
Aiden
figure out.
picks?
Oh no, I'm actually take it back. I do know how to do that.
Oh yeah, I need to steal that macro point to your sneak attacks. I completely forgot how to do it in another game.
Oh, go ahead. It's your macro. You showed me how to do it. I just been stealing it and putting it in everything else.
I swear that's like, oh no, because I did. Oh yeah, I did 1d6, and then your one I did 1. That's probably why my other one's messing up. Because I'm doing dice at dice, but number worked better. All right, I'll steal it after the game. Well,
Alright.
I'll take it back. Sadly, Lessia, one of the casts is not going to be enough. So if you use the second one, so that's going to take 8 MP out of you, but you'll kill them before they can reach you.
Nice.
Yeah, I did give you XP for the last one. Which point it'll be another 400. Since it's only 8 MP, you'll heal that when you rest, if there's something else interrupting you. Alright, give me your survivals to hide your camp, if you're doing so.
Getting a little low
Yep.
on rations.
We have enough to get back. It's fine. I bought 10 before we left.
Kind of low as well, but
Can always go hunting.
we should be fine, and we can go hunting if it gets to that. Or before it gets to that.
We can kill any animals. Alright. You hide the camp, at which point, Joseph, give me perception. Alright, Joseph, as it comes to your watch, you'll notice that there are 3 imp devils making their way towards your camp.
Do they appear to notice the camp?
They're going towards your camp.
I will attempt to wake up Osa. Imps coming our way.
Got it.
At which point, we shall move into initiative. You're awake. There we go.
Do I have a chance to mark one of them before they get too
No.
close? Okay.
Use your action to wake up Osa.
Okay.
Ugh. Leslie is asleep.
Right, and first up's going to be one of the imp devils. Who's going to move to here. And is going to politely ask the 2 awake people to start making a will save.
Make who?
The 2 awake people to make will saves.
Oh.
As the imp tries to dance and enthrall you within it, you ignore it as it's pretty bad dance. Osa. Jack, we can hear you making noise on your headset.
Also, well, as a free action, shout out, trouble, and 5-foot step, and go ham on this imp.
Now we're hearing wind from you, Jack.
Shouldn't be.
First one will hit. Second one will miss. The bite will hit. And you're still making noises, Jack. It's like a little tick-jerk. The bite will hit and kill, as it's now a limp devil in your mouth.
No.
Less trouble, but still trouble.
As you got a snack. Remilar and Alessia can roll perception. Well, Remilar wakes up to the shouts of Osa. Alessia is just taking a nap.
It's good to me.
Joseph.
I'm happy with that.
I can't actually see the other one right now, so I'm going to move over to here and physically wake up Alessia and bring out my little Iowan torch.
You won't be able to do that.
Oh, okay.
We'd move back to take that out.
Is it not like a
No, your iron
mental
torch is in your
command
bag.
Oh, okay. So it would always be on if it was out, right? You can't mentally turn it on or off?
You have to actually physically touch it to turn it on and off.
Ah, okay. I thought I would have had it all, like levitating around my head and just be able to turn it on.
Well, even then, you'd still need to touch it with a move action if it's floating around your head.
Okay. Which I don't have.
Remula.
Improved ill fortune, right?
On who?
Him.
Okay. He will fail.
And then I'll do the same again on the other one, because why not? We're sleeping anyway. So I use a luck point to get the swift action back, and then use the swift action to ill fortune that one.
He will also fail.
Then I'll stand up and throw a card at that one. The last target I just focused.
Alright.
Damn it! Well, ignore the rapid, so +2 to the first one, because I don't have rapid shot.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Right. So, I will say higher than a 5. Wait, let me see what action this is actually.
Oh, you actually got double nothing on your dice, because you got a 2, so an extra 2
Yeah.
damage.
1 damage, I'll have you know. Oh no, it doubles it, yeah. Yeah,
It doubles.
It doesn't say what action it is, it just says if my attack hits, I can try get it a crit. Oh no, immediate action. Never mind. I've already used mine.
Immediate action is... No, your immediate action is your swift of next turn.
Yeah, why not then? We'll use it. So higher than a 5. Damn it. God damn it. Oh well, it still hits.
This guy's going to attempt to move. Fails. And instead, he's going to attempt to spell. Fails. The guy's going to attempt to move. Fails. He's going to attempt to spell.
Yeah.
He succeeds. So he is possibly out of range. Even
Yay.
Yeah, he is just out of range, so he's going to use the second one to move. Can move to there and 15 feet into the air. Oh, sir.
Is the other guy still on the ground?
Yeah.
Ground level.
Yes.
So I'm gonna charge that guy. And introduce him to my axe.
He isn't a fan.
What? That's rude. The best axe. I even rolled low damage for you for that.
Just a love tap.
I'm trying to make a side-splitting joke, but I couldn't think of any.
Let's see, you're awakened by Joseph shuffling you around. As well as all the noise that he and you are making.
What you want, Kupo?
Enemies.
Where, Kupo?
There.
What, just that one? Oh, no, there's one there. Just 2.
I did say plural.
Okay.
You can only hit one of them. Oh no.
Can I?
What are you gonna hit, Arthur?
It doesn't
that
hurt Osa.
may be out of range.
It's 720.
No, the splash
Yeah,
radius
but
because he's in the air.
20 feet radius.
Hmm.
And one is 50 feet in the air.
Oh, got you.
Maybe able to hit it in the air.
You're gonna meet him halfway. Right at the border. Is where I'm gonna wait. For you.
Do it 10 feet in the air instead of...
I was going to say, can I shoot it 10 foot in the air?
No. If you put it into the air too far, or miss the other guy. So you can only hit one of them.
Unless he's just going to kind of sigh and just be like, I ain't got time for this. I need a sleep, Kupo.
Which one are you going for? The one on the floor?
The one that's like closest 50 foot in the air.
Okay. He will die. He had 1 HP.
Damn it.
I'm going back to sleep, Kupo.
Joseph.
I can't even see the other guy right now, so I will turn on my Iowan torch. Well, no, that's not what I wanted. And now that I can see Osa, I will use my standard action to follow her. Just in case she needs backup, even though I know she won't.
Remila. Fish?
Yeah, move to there. and throw a single card at it. Minus. Oh no, I can do the cover thing. Oh yeah, minus 4 for cover. So that would do.
That'll hit. And do 2 extra damage.
I will try and get the crit.
And die.
No, never mind then. Go back to sleep instead.
Ugh. After dealing with the devil imps, the rest of the night will go without any more issues.
Yeah.
Entro, we can hear you breathing.
You
Sorry.
stop that right this second.
Yeah,
How
can you
dare
kindly
you.
stop?
How dare you need oxygen like everybody else?
Is that better?
I'll let you know.
No, god damn this weather. Can I ill fortune the weather so he has to roll against the rain?
No. You would take the rain and you would like it.
That's the 20th level gamble ability.
Yeah.
Bad luck the weather.
You know, Remy, you should probably invest in an umbrella.
No, he doesn't need to. That's Osa's axe. She just holds it above his head.
Just angles it on her back so it kind of covers her ruler.
That way you don't have to keep
That's
applying.
that's not dangerous at all.
That way you don't have to keep applying that color to your fur all the time when it rains.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's the wrong one, but okay. As you are heading down the road, give me a perception.
Come on guys, we can make it there in one session.
Nah,
We can do this.
it's way too far away. You'll never get there. You'll never reach the mountain. Sauron's gonna win. Alright, well, everyone's being blind for the day. However, Osa and Fenrir will be able to notice there are 2 branch trolls down the road, seemingly heading towards Nifel.
Better stop him, Kupo.
Yep, let's catch up to him and I'll say in giant, hey there Kupo, what you doing?
Why does the puny one talk to trolls as if he's friends?
I'll nudge Osa forward with the arm. Because we've been
Yeah, she is. Yeah, we've done this so many times. Osa has their arm
yeah.
like visible and ready.
We've been to the camp, we've met your queen, we've had an audience with her, and we've signed a peace treaty. Kupo.
Give me diplomacy.
You know, Osa, you should just get a keychain for that thing and just attach it to the bottom of your axe.
I mean, still the size of my head.
Yeah.
It's not a keychain for a keyblade. It's not going to change the look of the weapon.
I feel like that's gonna unbalance my axe.
Oh. Get a
Yeah.
necklace made out of it.
Dirty, stupid piece. Fine. We go back to camp and talk with Queen. At which
See you there,
point,
Kupo.
the 2 branch trolls will go past you towards the northeast.
They're like been walking all this way here, and now they're almost at Nifel, and like, yeah, there's a piece now. Oh, for fun!
Essentially.
We walked all this way here, and now you're telling me we don't have to go there. Poor branches.
But the question is, with regeneration, do they even feel fatigue?
Nah.
I mean, it's still like time out of their lives, kind of.
Question is, with regeneration, aren't they immortal?
No.
No, they're not.
I'd imagine they at least age.
They still age, yeah.
Like they could have been doing something else these past.
Yeah, they
many
could have been
days
playing
maybe?
checkers.
Yeah.
Turns
Instead
out
of,
when we next
you know,
see the troll camp,
doing-
because they haven't been fighting, they're all just like scholars.
They all have reading glasses and their bookshelves full to the brim with just like documentaries.
And instead they were here recreating Stand By Me.
Hey, look, your ill fortune worked again. It's not raining.
You yell at the clouds enough and they might believe you.
Don't you make me come up there!
You won't make it very far.
Roll intimidate on the clouds.
Angry Moogle shouts at clouds.
This ain't The Simpsons. And you have a perfectly peaceful day. And
Good.
a perfectly peaceful night.
Good.
I'm out of rations.
Oh dear.
I still have plenty.
The clouds heard what you were talking shit about them.
God damn it, motherfucking clouds!
You're not speaking their tongue.
Next level, Jesus. I learned to rain dance talk.
I need to find a better way to illustrate this distance, because there's like drawing the line. That the line says 24 squares, which is 12 days, but me just moving it doesn't, because I can't move diagonally like this.
Draw an actual line on the map and then just stay as close to it as possible.
But it's hard to do that, because if I do non-grid based, it changes the distance. Like, I know how many squares it is, so no matter what like place you are on the map, I know where you should be. Because I have a day note here just so I know how long it's taken. And again, another day that has something in it.
Tremler, give me one of his rations, or
Yeah, I'll share them out as we need to.
thank you.
You do know his rations are half what a
You can
medium
have 2 of
creature
mine,
eats.
so I have 10 left.
I mean, I can try to hunt.
Yeah, I think we need to hunt because I ran out of rations as well. And we're
Okay,
getting
so
real
four.
close to the city, so hopefully that means there's less encounters the closer to the
So
city.
for last night, I would hunt us some food. Joseph aiding?
Yep. And I do.
Yeah, you can't fail the aid anymore.
That is with the +2 in it.
Alright, and you're able to get food for the entire party.
That's good.
And nothing happens to you during the night either. Let's see what the weather is like when you enter into the city. I've had no variation for like the entirety of this trip.
I'm so glad we prepared with other cold weather clothing.
You finally make it back into Nefel. Just ignore the squares on the map and you going a few extra squares because grid.
Raisins.
Yep, raisins indeed. I can put this over into the map. I then need to turn it to black because this is a white thing. It's been a while since you've seen this map.
Yes, it has.
Has indeed.
Home, sweet home.
Alright, and let's go to the captain.
Battalion branch building.
Can change that. It will be 4 p.m. at which point it's going to take you too much time to get to the branch building.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll rest at the nearest town.
The Colourful Bard.
That one.
All right. So after a long month, possibly more for your group since you're up to 43 days, so it's even longer than that, of traveling, fighting, and adventuring, your group finally returns to the capital of Gargan, Nithel. The smell of metal, sounds of machinery, and the sight of slate welcomes you back to the place your journey started. In a stark contrast to the outside world, the capital gives off a sense of security as well as technology. The local screens playing news stories just as before, and as you make your way to the Colourful Bard, I take it you'll be wanting to take the trains.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta
Alright.
buy some tickets.
It'll be just 2 gil since you're just going straight there.
Yep.
Oh,
I'll do it.
The barbarian says at the mention of 2 gil.
I got ya.
thank you.
And as you pay 2 gil for your tickets on the train and sit down, plenty of people will kind of move away from you, as you're probably not the best smelling or the best looking, as you're kind of geared up to be adventurers. Several particular news stories pop up, one of them being kind of related to your group, as one of the news stories is on your escapades over a month ago, as the news broadcaster says, over a month has passed since the Oddfly scandal. Families are still coming in with stories about their involvement with the trials. Evidence is piling up, and it seems the Doctor will be spending the rest of his life in prison. Another image will show up next to the reporter of Inspector Biggs, to which the reporter will continue. Inspector Biggs, making his debut onto the scene with solving this case, has made quite a name for himself thereafter. A show dedicated to his exploits is set to be filmed this winter. Keep an eye out for a big situation. And after a few minutes pass by, the news stories will go through just general normal gossip and new shops opening here or there. And as you can see at the train station off in the distance near the Colourful Bard, another news story will pop up that is more related to your group. As the reporter will come back with a picture on screen showing a mad troll. Locals around Melnoroka have been quite distressed recently with the ever-present menace of the trolls. While officials say they have the situation under control, many nearby settlements are calling out for immediate action. More on this at 6. The show continues on, but then the train dings into the station as the doors open wide to let you out.
Yeah, that Biggs. He sure
no
did
way.
solve that case all by himself, didn't he?
I thought we killed that doctor guy.
Yeah, so did I.
The public doesn't know that, though.
Oh,
Do you? It's up to you how you will take that.
Yeah, it's probably to keep face. Keep the law and all that.
oh. So we're off to the inn.
Yep.
Yeah,
After reading a very bad pun.
yeah.
It ain't a pun.
Just
Ah,
a
that's what I'm
typo.
talking about. Hmm.
Nah.
Gotta go with the name.
That's a weird name for a show.
So, returning to the Colourful Bards, as you enter into the building, you will notice, besides the normal customers, both Tick and Gefwin eating dinner together, with Tick's bodies on a nearby table chuckling. Moonmon will wave you over to the counter.
Hey there, Cooper.
Who are you saying hey to?
Hey,
Moonman, you waved us over first.
Okay.
I will cheerfully wave at Gethwin and Tick.
Moonmon will reply to the approaching Moogle. Welcome back. Been a month since I saw you lot. I take it your work is keeping you well and busy.
Yeah, I had a rough one of it this time. We had to go deal with some trolls.
Ah, been hearing about those on the news. So you traveled up to Mount Naroka, eh?
Yep, long.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Can you speak much about it, or am I gonna have to wait for the news stories to break?
Did we get told to keep quiet about it?
We should probably wait till tomorrow after we meet up with people above our pay grade. And ask them how they
I'll
want
just
us to
say
handle it.
everything's going to be okay. We'll let you know more when we're allowed to.
Fair enough. You guys wanting meals and rooms?
If you wouldn't mind.
And a
Cooper.
bath, please.
Yeah. Get some clean clothes. And all that stuff.
Yeah, didn't want to mention it when you entered in. You could definitely use one of those.
Been a while, Cooper.
The rooms are still 5 gil apiece.
I'll hand them over 10 for me and also.
Thank you.
Hand over the money.
Yep.
To which point, Moonmon will fetch you drinks and foods that go along with your room.
Not hardtack and bread. Although, I don't know what that beast you caught last night was, Osa, but that was pretty tasty as well.
I thought it was a squirrel.
That was a big squirrel if it was just one squirrel. Fed everybody.
I mean, it's a wild squirrel.
It was a were squirrel.
It was a dire squirrel.
No wonder it was so bony.
Bristly and bony and
I'll be looking at the news for 6 o'clock, see what else that story has to say.
I will head straight to a hot bath as soon as it's ready.
There are no screens in the tavern because they are very expensive for
Right.
businesses just to have. They're mostly situated within the trains or on the sides of bigger buildings.
Well, I'll ask Moonman how much getting a screen in here would cost him.
Let me see if I've got the price down for that.
Excuse me.
I do not have the price down for that, but it's out of his price range.
But is it out of ours?
It's probably not outside of yours now.
Couple 100 gil?
Yeah, it's probably more than that.
1,000?
Sure, if you chuck him 1,000 gil, I'll say you can get a TV installed there.
I'll do that then. And I'll tell him that should help business more than anything. Get the spots on.
There's not really that kind of TV going. It's mostly just news or films.
Movie and pint night. Let's go.
Don't forget to have him put a little placard up that says it was donated by Remy.
Hell yeah.
Can mark it for the premiere of the big situation.
Yeah, get the gang together to watch it. You'll see a lot of actors that are portraying your guys' exploits along with him just being the whole leader type.
We didn't have a goblin with us. What the hell is that thing?
They really took liberties with this show.
Is there even a human in that show? Oh, wait, yeah. Biggs. He's the human. Got it.
Biggs is, of course, playing himself.
Of course. That is not how that went down.
Alright, and as you settle in for the night, unless you say anything particular, we'll move on to the next day.
Yep. And head off to the...
As it turns into the 21st of April.
Sector 3.
And to get to Sector 3, you will need to buy some passes for the trains.
Yep.
How much
Okay.
are those ones?
I shall get you the price. I think it's 25 off the top of my head.
It's not on our map, so I don't know. That would be something we might want to add on there.
It is 25 gil each.
I got my noses.
Thank you. Adjusting my debt.
Alright, so you all pay for your train rides and get onto the train to take you off to the S3 Battalion branch building. Let me just double check. So many pages. Alright, after about 45 minutes on the train ride, you'll finally move through Sector 1 to and ending up in 3, and then heading into the 2nd District of Sector 3, finally reaching the S3 Battalion branch building. As you approach, you'll notice, just as everything else up to this point has been relatively smooth sailing to returning to places, the guards outside will recognize your group, though you're pretty sure they are not the same ones from before. They will, without any sort of question, just lead you inside the building to where Wedge's office was beforehand. Entering into the office, you'll find Lieutenant Colonel Wedge, as well as his Magister Regendas. However, you do not notice Alfera anywhere. They look up from their desk, which still has not exactly a, well, yeah, it's a war map, as well as several other books and parchments across the table. As they look over to you, they will wave over to the guards, who will then close the door behind you and stand by its side.
Hey there, Kupo. Did you get our message from Mel Naraka?
Yes, we did. We weren't exactly expecting a magical message like that, though it was quite a good thing on your side, since you're actually late by 2 days.
We wouldn't have been able to make it without the message, Kupo. Here's the deed. I'll pull it out.
Not the deed, the contract. The deed is
That
like
one.
for a building.
The contract. And also his stamp. I'll give him a stamp.
I see you've used the stamp a few times. I take it the The contract write-up was taking some time.
Yeah. Bad handwriting and orcs.
Would you mind telling me how you came across making the contract? Were there any difficulties in doing so?
We went in, and to get in safely, we asked if our strongest warrior could fight one of theirs, and that in turn also here won the fight, got the Queen's attention, and I said it's better to have this peace treaty than an all-out war, because however the orcs are strong individuals, your numbers are so much greater.
Orcs?
Orcs.
No, why am I saying orcs?
Trolls.
Trolls. Why am I saying
Trolls.
orcs? I have no idea. Yeah.
Well, I would say I'm surprised that your warrior here was able to best a troll one-on-one, though hearing of your exploits along the way definitely gives a bit more evidence behind the fact she could do so.
We got the hand to prove it.
I'm fine, I do not need to see that, though.
Also, already has it out as soon as Remy mentions it.
So it's come second nature.
Like immediately he mentions the hand, it's just out and in the view.
Maybe we
Like,
can make
this is
a
what we
hat
do,
out
right?
of it.
Yeah, we do not need to, we don't see the hand.
Oh, right. Sorry.
If you are willing to wait around, I'd like to look over the documents.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wedge will unfurl the parchment, at which point he will sit down to read it over. There are several chairs near you. You can sit down if you wish to as well.
Yep.
And after about 5 minutes of reading, you can all give me sense motives.
I'm going to.
Okay, goodbye.
No, there we go. There we go.
Oh my God's sake.
What is your problem?
Okay, and everyone can roll perception.
I'm re-rolling that one.
Fenrir is not there. Fenrir will be outside.
That's nice.
25, baby.
Okay.
So-
Um,
16.
Yeah. Alicia, it's very hard to read the room. You're kind of just missing your wolf outside to pay too much attention. However, Osa, Joseph, and Remula, you notice there's quite a bit of shock within Wedge's face, though it quickly turns to not exactly happy, but he's definitely delighted in some form as he reads the document. And Remula, as you're watching them as Wedge reads over, you'll notice that both Regandas and Wedge are kind of making some weird hand gestures, both with their left hands, as if they're kind of writing something out in the air. Though due to your lack of knowledge in magic, you're unsure of what it means.
Is everything alright, Cooper?
Yes, it's just the documents are rather thorough. Wasn't expecting as much.
So, what you plan on doing from here, Cooper?
Still reading through this.
Mm-hmm. I'll just like
Another
We may
minute.
we may not get it done quick, but we get it done right.
You want to do it fast or done correctly?
I'll go up to Alicia and like whisper, just stand next to her and whisper, keep an eye on their hands and use detect magic, Cooper.
If she's using detect magic, she has to do a whole big old gesture and speak that she's doing it.
Alright. Would you be able to just watch it knowing magic herself though? And
Uh-huh.
then, right. Yeah, just keep an eye on her hand and let me know what you see.
Okay, Kupo.
You can roll spellcraft.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure they're using some sort of message magic between each other.
I'll kind of whisper it back to Remy.
I'm sure there's no way we can like listen in.
No, it's all telepathic. Unless you were a Tonkin and you had some sort of feat that invades other people's conversations. But I don't think that exists.
But it should.
Alright, and after another minute passes, Wedge seems to finish reading over the document, to which he will place it in one of the desks that are kind of joined into his war table. Well, I have to say you've done some very thorough work here. I wasn't expecting such, well, very welcoming terms.
Perfection, you mean?
It's not exactly perfection. Your man here is not the best document writer, nor is he good good at spelling in some areas.
Well, I can't being dyslexic, alright? You don't need to bring it up.
I mean, he knows like 20 languages, so it's kind of hard to remember which ones have which rules, you know?
You could probably make a job at being a translator. Just not a stenographer.
There's magical ways of writing things down without...
I was working with the trolls, what could you expect?
Yes, I suppose. Though, due to the document you have written up, it's quite advantageous to our side, so we could actually divert some more funds in your direction for such a thorough and well-done job. At which point he will go into one of his other drawers and pull out a lockbox, to which Regandas will open it, and inside is a very small, kind of finger-length scroll. If you so wish, you can join Regandas as he will take you to the treasury for your reward. It's a bit too much to be just handing over by hand.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, yeah, before we go out, like, so what's your plans with the trolls now, Kupo?
Well, now we've got the contract all signed up, we will be able to send off our diplomats without too much worry, though they will still be very well guarded. There are still some trolls out there that's not in the camp.
I would be extremely careful. They, contract or no, they take affront easily, and just make sure the people that you're sending are well versed in their ways and know the type of things that offend them, because I made a minor slip up and it nearly cost us the entire trip.
Well, I'd definitely be a bit hesitant when you're in any other teams.
Or you could just send us again.
Anyway, if that is all, you can follow Regandas to your reward.
I will mention that the trolls did offer us, like, whilst I was talking to them, it was getting a bit iffy at a point, and they did say if we cleared out a part of the mountain for them, they would sign the contract, but I managed to persuade them to sign anyway. I'm just letting you know they might move to the mountains themselves.
I think I know of which mountain you're referring to. It's the layer of Virexa Lornock, yes?
Yes.
It's quite good you didn't clear that out. I definitely would not be giving you such a increased reward if you had done so.
Well, it's a good thing. I'm good with speaking, Cooper.
You're not exactly showing it here, but I'll just have to take you at your word and your, well, the outcome.
I'm good at speaking, alright? Oh my god.
I know words, come on. I do words good. Yeah, your character can speak more fluently than you can. It's fine.
Enough of that.
I wouldn't expect someone to have who hasn't gone to Oxford to have gone into Oxford.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, if you have nothing else to do with Wedge, you can follow Regendas.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm just imagining Joseph has a hop in his step as he's going towards the
Pops, keep gonna jump.
Going towards the money.
Money, 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 money.
Alright, Regendas will lead you outside of Wedge's office, and he will take you through the complex itself for quite a while. It's about a 10-minute walk as he takes you through several corridors and down several staircases. And you'll finally reach a massive metallic door in a circular fashion. You could think of it more like a vault door that you would normally see in banks. There are 4 guards situated, 2 on each side, to which point Regendas will unfurl the tiny scroll and hand it to one of the guards. The guard reads over it relatively quickly, as there's not many words on the piece of parchment itself, at which point they will open up the massive door, creaking possibly just under its own weight, rather than any type of rust. It will open up into a massively large room, and since you can't see the exterior, you would swear this wouldn't be able to fit inside the building. But you just have to take it at its word.
Did they do anything special to open the vault?
No, they basically just put a load of keys into locks.
I see.
If you really cared, there was 4 locks and 4 keys.
You'd need a hero point to unlock this one.
Mm-hmm. It's immune to unlocking unless you use a hero point.
I'll use all 3.
Just
in case.
The vault door leads into probably a thief's wonderland, as far as the eye can see, it's just an ocean of emerald color. Coins stacked up to the ceiling again and again, with several other gems just in boxes and cases everywhere, suits of armor and weapons in displays.
Oh boy.
I'll say, like, quite quietly but loud enough for people to hear, all these Gillen people are still starving in Sector 1.
It seems everyone is choosing to ignore your statement. Regendas will lead you into the vault itself and take you to a portion of the area that has several lockboxes kind of stacked. 2 of the guards are following you up behind. Regendas will start to push over or use magic to lift several lockboxes over to your party's direction, at which point there are 10 lockboxes in total.
Just out of curiosity, I'm going to attempt to use appraise to see if I can find just what the most valuable thing I can find is.
Sure, go ahead.
You buff that one up a bit.
Alright, Joseph, as you give a quick cursory glance over your immediate vicinity, aside from the uncountable amounts of gil, you do see a helmet with several horns and sharp edges, kind of creating a sort of circlet around the top. And to your best knowledge, aside from any magical properties, the helmet itself is probably worth around 8,000 gil.
Oh, okay. About as much as my sword at this point.
Well, you don't know its magical properties.
Well, that's true.
You just know this material is worth that much.
It's obviously quite expensive.
And opening up the lockboxes, you will find a bit more gil than what the contract had said previously, as there is 37,000 gil in total. And after you start moving the gil into your own bags or bags of holding or whatnot, Ringdas will also kind of wave his hand over several suits of armor and weapons and inform you that you're allowed to pick out 4 sets of armor and 4 weapons of your choosing.
Ooh.
And he'll also let you know of their enchanted value. So, in total, you're allowed to pick out 4 +3 armors and 4 +2 weapons.
Oh, wow. I asked him about the helmet.
What would you wish to know about the helmet?
It's the most expensive thing that I can find. I'd like to know what it does, just out of curiosity. It's probably out of the price range of what we can take with us, but
It is definitely outside the price range. It is more expensive than all the things you're being given.
Wow.
That is an old dead king's helmet from Yuana Dre. We took it as we'll say prize from the war 400 years ago.
Do you know what it does?
It does several things. At which point, Alicia can just identify it without having to do anything fancy.
Nice.
From his description and just your affinity to magic, you'll know that that is a +10 item.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That's a lot of bonuses.
Yeah.
Which one's the +10 item?
The spiked helmet.
God damn.
So can we just like pick any +3 armor?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Of any size.
Cool.
Ooh.
I want a small one of these.
Ooh.
Well, now you're saying that might not be. Why are you gonna do this to me? Why? That's probably going to be too expensive.
What? It's +3. Chain mate.
That is way too expensive. That is not a +3. That's +3 and it also has other effects on it, so no.
Damn.
Oh, that would be nice. I was hoping to get something like that too.
No.
Eventually. All right now.
But no, essentially it'll be any normal type of armor, and then you can choose between the +3 armor or shield bonus or the special abilities.
So annoying it's +2 weapons, though. I'd love a 3 stuff.
Nope.
How about I get a +2 of a different element?
Yeah, no, I will.
Do we have to choose everything right now, or since it's kind of close to the end of the session, can we figure out what we want?
We can end the session here and let you guys decide over the break what you want to choose.
Cool.
Okay.
Good.
Since it is a big decision, and I don't think you want to be just spending 20 minutes sitting here looking for it.
Yeah.
However, I will let you know that is the end of War with the Trolls, as you've given your final reward for completing it. And no, you don't get 100,000 experience before you ask.
We only
I
need
mean,
like
I think we
25.
got enough.
Yeah, just 25 will do.
Nah.
25,000.
Nah, I can't spare that amount, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, well, in session there, as you guys spend the time between now and next session, deciding what your +3 armor, +2 weapons, as well as me making up your cohorts.
Yeah.
That we will be taking at least 1 week break between this and the next one.
Are they gonna take? Are you guys taking followers too, or just cohorts?
I'm actually thinking of followers because, like, what with the whole comment of there's people in the district who are starving, the amount of money Remula's got is gonna like open just like a food bank and just a place where people can rest.
That's like level 20 stuff, man. We still got adventures to go
No,
on.
Remula's going out. However, he's gonna sell it up and like, cause the Thieves Guild are there. like ask them for protection, or at least for us to put a sign on their signal thing on the door, and like just pay a couple of guards or like anyone really who's higher than level 1.
Basically, hire a shopkeeper and
Yeah. But then like have everything there, like all the food and stuff, very cheap. Like not it's profitless business really.
yeah.
And then any
Oh,
children can eat for free.
I just had a Fable 3 moment where I think of saying all the children have to go to work.
I've got some pretty intense choices coming up, guys.
We all do. It's +3.
Well, I'm talking like with the money too. Like,
I have no idea what I'm spending this on.
Remy get 885 gil. I'll type it down.
Oh yeah, and just to let you know, you will have also 30 days of downtime.
so
I don't know what I'm gonna do with 6 of those.
I have no idea what I need.
What you do with 6 of those?
I finished my key census retraining
Oh, I see.
because I had 6 days left, so I don't have sent twice.
Well, I was going to
I-
learn a spell, but I got the spell that I wanted to learn at Bridget, so not sure yet. I have to think about it.
I could either
anyone-
blow all
If
of
anyone
my
wants
money
items, you'll have to let me know, because I can craft.
I could either blow all of my money and hopefully Alessia can craft what I want. Otherwise, it's going to cost more
Should
than
be.
I have.
It'll be fine.
A ring of invisibility.
Get out!
Right now is the
You're not
end
allowed
of
it.
you. Wait, can you craft rings? Rings are different.
Oh yeah, you
They
can't
need
craft
their
rings
own
yet, can you?
fee.
No, I can't.
Good.
Okay.
Forge
It's
ring was going to be next after leadership.
It's
Oh no, yeah, never mind. So level 11 can do it.
Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. Don't forget we have a lot. Like, can we work out how much money we actually have? Because we've got a load of stuff to sell.
yeah, we do.
All them +1 items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Like, we can do that now.
And like,
Okay, hang on, let me
if
just...
you're getting
copy
armor,
this, yeah.
you might as well sell whatever armor you've got and stuff.
Right.
And your weapons if you've already got.
And
plus.
since the armor are +3, you can have materia up to level 2 in it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just post in the chat what was being sold, and I can work it out for you.
Okay. I'm kind of tempted to take a slightly larger share of the 5% for myself this time.
How rude.
It wouldn't be a ton, but like after everything's all done, it'd be a couple hundred gil probably. Instead of everybody getting 55% divided by 4, it'd be like 51% divided by 4, and then I'd get the 1% extra to myself.
I wonder if I get a power staff